Hey guys, welcome to a video that's been long overdue in the making for quite a while, which is of course a brand new product review for tonight's episode. And without hesitation, I also do want to say welcome back, of course, to RailChief74 yet again. So why don't we hop right into the intro and we'll get right to it. Now again, this was a gift that was presented to me by the president of the Lewis Junction Railroad and Bridge Association, who I volunteer for the first and third Sunday of every month over at the Lewis Library. Now again, our organization is to restore actual size train equipments, whether it's a locomotive or a piece of rolling stock. Now, currently, we do have our Pennsylvania N5C caboose, which is now on display over at the library, which you guys can come down and take a little tour of the inside as well as the outside of the caboose itself. And we also do have a Pennsylvania steam tender that's now on display over at the library as well. And that tender is going to go with our brand new Pennsylvania B6 number 60 steam engine, which we're still trying to bring down at some point. So hopefully towards the ending of the summer, we'll have a better idea on when we're officially going to be delivering it. But again, for more information and for more details on what's going on with our organization as a whole, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description down below. So now, why don't we go ahead and open up the box here and we'll take a better look at our set. And I know that most of you out there are still asking yourself the main question, is RailChief really giving up O-gauge trains for HO? Now, the real answer to that is no, and that's mainly because I only wanted to add that for the subtitle for tonight's episode to add a little bit of suspense, but also to get a lot of you out there excited at the same time. So starting up at the top of the box here, we do have some little plastic signs and billboards, which are still fully packaged in the plastic here. Again, this has never been opened up to this day. And here on the back, we do have the instruction manual on how to assemble and put everything together. We also do have a trestle set, which is provided with the entire set here. And so let's go ahead and open up the box. And let me just put down one of these paperweights so that way it doesn't roll off. There we go. Put that there. There we are. And inside, we do have a couple of other unique items, such as this basic for beginners model builders magazine. Let's go ahead and put that to the side. Place that over there. We even do have a instruction manual on how to build a tunnel portal. And actually, it's not just a tunnel portal. It's actually a life-size, well, maybe not life-size, but a tunnel for your actual train set. And we got some more stuff here, some more important papers and such. And next up, we have this fake grass mat for the loop of track that's provided with the entire set. And then finally, down below, we have our loop of track. We got our transformer. We got a little package filled with these nicely colored trees, which we can separate from each other and place all around the loop of track that's provided with the set yet again. And then finally, we got our locomotive. We got our 5 freight cars, and I think we also do have a caboose that's provided with the set too. So why don't we go ahead little by taking each piece out of its respective packaging. We'll take a better look at the engine, the cars, the caboose, and we'll go ahead and hook up the loop of track and watch this thing run around. Let's go ahead and take this one out first. So this is our engine, which kind of looks to resemble a GP38. I'm not sure exactly, but that's what it kind of looks like to me. And we got our cars here. We got a Tropicana high cube boxcar. Got a Sealand flat car with some stacks on it. We've got a CSX hopper. So let's go ahead and put that on over to the side. There's our matching boxcar. And we got our tanker with a single dome in the center. And then finally, what better way to round off the set than to have a really handsome looking cupola caboose. And we got our track eraser just in case we might need to clean it from time to time. So now let's bring out our engine here. We'll get everything lined up. We'll turn the power on and we'll get it rolling down the track. So let's test it out by going forward. It's having a little bit of a rough time starting up here. Here it goes. Let's just crank up the volume just a little bit to help it out. There it goes. And now let's go backwards. All right, guys. Well, as always, we're getting closer to the ending of today's episode. Now, if I did have to wrap this review up in a nice little bow, I will say that there are, in fact, a lot of positives and negatives with the set. Starting off with the positive, it is a very cool, fun, and colorful set to watch run every once in a while. And again, we do have a really nice assortment of freight cars in rolling stock as you see it. But the only downside that I have with the set so far is the locomotive itself. where while it was running, I've noticed that it kind of jerked around the track every couple of times. So I had to constantly keep giving it a little bit more juice from the power supply. Now, I'm not really too sure if that's because of the transformer itself, where I need to upgrade to a much better power source, or maybe the locomotive needs to be looked at and maybe rewired. I mean, at least I sure hope not. But again, with a little bit more fiddling around and a little bit more lubrication and cleaning, I should be able to get this thing up and running even better versus what I showcased tonight. But again, make sure to stay tuned for any more future updates, and hopefully, maybe one of these days, I can at least try to make a really nice looking HO layout one of these days. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have enjoyed watching. Now, with all of that being said, as always, my name is Mike. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to hit the notification bell down below for any of the projects that I upload here on the channel. But as always, yet again, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time.